Bitcoin money is a mid-position digital currency presently evaluated at $218.24 that has a place with the class of mineable coins, with a market capitalization of $4,260,607,566. Over the especially past not many years, digital forms of money, including Bitcoin money, laid out a fundamentally solid traction in the worldwide monetary world and explicitly are presently being exchanged comparable to conventional resources like stocks, wares, and unfamiliar monetary standards, forex, in a truly significant way. A few institutional financial backers even consider crypto as a proficient supporting instrument against the taking off expansion and the disturbances in the worldwide economy. Retail financial backers and brokers essentially are fundamentally keen on digital currencies, for example, BCH, on the grounds that this is seemingly the most open monetary market, where various resources generally have the very potential for 100x to 1000x additions in a moderately brief timeframe, or so they really thought. These profits explicitly are somewhat impossible in essentially different business sectors, which is the justification for why most really moderate financial backers are cautiously enhancing their current portfolios with digital currencies like Bitcoin money, while the groundbreaking ones commit a huge piece of their fundamentally cash flow to this quickly creating resource class. Or so they generally thought. At this essentially specific intersection, the endeavors of all market members carried the cost of Bitcoin money to the level at $218.24, where it at present by and large sits in a very enormous manner. As currently referenced, BCH is a mid-positioned cryptographic money since it by and by possesses the 19th spot in worldwide digital currency rankings, the metric that not entirely settled by duplicating the genuinely current cost by the market capitalization of the computerized resource, especially in spite of mainstream thinking. On account of Bitcoin money, the market capitalization sort of stands at $4,260,607,566. The significance of this boundary will in every way that really matters be made sense of later. Our cost expectation calculation generally is planned in especially such a manner that it persistently screens both the value, the position, and the market capitalization of the computerized resource being referred to in every practical sense. Furnish our endorsers with the most dependable data on the present status of the market and future possibilities, permits the beneficiaries to enough survey the condition of their portfolio and sort of conclude whether it needs to for the most part be reconfigured in opposition to prevalent thinking. Our calculation additionally really focuses on verifiable information, which sort of is vital for the right assessment of both genuinely current and expected market structure and the appraisal of its present and future course, which basically is genuinely huge. Underneath you will in every practical sense find genuinely key selections of this verifiable information with the goal that you also could especially have a comprehension of where the Bitcoin money market is going, which in a real sense is very critical. Yesterday, on October 9, BCH was esteemed at $228.14 at the turn of the two exchanging meetings. Explicitly recollect that cryptographic forms of money are exchanged day in and day out, so every exchanging meeting emblematically closes at 12 p.m. in a kind of huge manner. The cost change, rate-wise, over the said period, most certainly added up to 0.03%, which is very huge. 7 days prior, on October 3, Bitcoin money truly was exchanged at $246.90 at the end of the exchanging meeting, denoting the 0% cost shift from that in a real sense near its in every way that really matters present position. On September 10, which was precisely a month prior, the examiners exchanged BCH at $193.14, the cost level that for the most part is at the distance of 12.99% from where it at present stands, which is very critical. The cost of BCH and the readings of CVIX are not by any means the only measurements that we use while attracting the cost forecasts in an unobtrusive way. Market capitalization essentially is one more significant especially metric that generally assists merchants with deciding the fame of the cryptographic money being referred to, as well as its future possibilities, which is very critical. It's likewise used to survey the offer that Bitcoin money holds inside the by and large whole digital currency market in an unpretentious manner. The recipe for the estimation of market capitalization certainly is fairly basic. The flowing stock of the money being referred to especially is increased by its ongoing cost, most certainly as opposed to mainstream thinking. As of the hour of compassing, the market capitalization of BCH in a real sense remains at $4,260,607,566, enough to name it the 19th practically the biggest coin on the cryptographic money market, which especially is very huge. Yesterday, on October 9, the market capitalization of Bitcoin money in a real sense remained at $4,454,759,520 win. 7 days prior, on October 3, the capitalization of BCH especially was $4,819,705,608. A month prior, on September 10, how much in every way that really matters, capital streaming around this all things considered specific market commonly added up to $3,766,168,748, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking. Most cryptographic money financial backers stick to the rule that market capitalization likewise decides the dangers related with an extremely certain digital currency and its capacity to, in a real sense, endure disturbances which are the normal event on this profoundly unstable market. It's sort of obvious that the really previously mentioned market capitalization of Bitcoin money permits to generally characterize it as the mid-cap digital currency that has a place in the OK gathering in a significant way. Since we sort of have proactively referenced the equation for working out the market capitalization, it would be somewhat suitable to give a part of this report to the inventory of BCH for the most part. For fundamentally your data, there truly are three kinds of supply for practically every digital money. The exceptionally greatest stock, and that implies the quantity of coins that would, all things considered, be created on a specific blockchain all through its presence, the complete stock, which alludes to the quantity of coins previously delivered starting from the commencement of the undertaking, the flowing inventory which clearly alludes to the quantity of coins available for use, in truly different words, that are overall effectively exchanged on trade stages. The greatest stockpile of Bitcoin money in a real sense is 21,000,000 BCH. The all-out supply of BCH as of now really remains at 19,527,450 coins, which most certainly is genuinely huge. The flowing stock of the cryptographic money under survey for the most part is 19,527,450 BCH, which by and large is very critical. This Bitcoin money cost expectation wouldn't be finished without the outline of the exchanging volume available inquiry, since it's the most certainly metric utilized by practically all digital currency merchants to affirm the strength of the pattern and the reasonability of a market move, or so they basically thought. For example, assuming that the breakout to the potential gain truly is happening on the rear of the extremely low exchanging volume, there essentially is a high likelihood that this move truly is impractical and would generally bring about a bullish snare in a very significant manner. Accordingly, it's critical to explicitly break down the precise past and the essentially current exchanging volume of BCH request to especially comprehend whether this market has a fundamental strength, which is genuinely huge. Over the beyond 24 hours, the exchanging volume on the Bitcoin money market generally was enrolled at $155,533,800, which most certainly is very huge. Yesterday, on October 9, BCH basically had an exchanging volume of $106,085,620 win, which